Hi, everybody. I hope you're well. Today we are going to be back in the beautiful Sabi sand where we find these two lions just hanging out. Now, I don't know about you, but this doesn't look very normal to me. So let's have a closer look. This is actually a male lion. You can tell because of the darker mane, and it looks like he's just relaxing here after a good hunt. He's lying in the tall golden grass. It is, of course, golden hour and he's really enjoying himself. But look at his mane. It's just so full and luscious. We don't see males like this very often with this type of mane. Usually they are either dark and kind of scrappy or light and scrappy like our friends here. But the way the light is hitting him right now, he looks like he has a crown on his head. Absolutely magnificent. Now, this little lion cub is a female. She's about 7 months old and she's just checking out the world. I think she wants to go explore, but mom and dad have told her that she needs to stay close to the pride for a bit longer, but she's just not listening. She's going off on her own. Now, look what happens here. This big snake is raising itself up right next to the lion and the cub. And at first, the cub looks like she wants to try and pounce on this snake, but instead the snake opens its mouth and lets out a puff of air. And that scares the cub away. That's when the snake realizes that it's being filmed and gives us this amazing pose. Now, if you have any ideas what species of snake this could be, please let me know in the comments below. It looks like a large cobra or a python, possibly a boomslang, but I am not sure. The sun dips lower in the sky and the whole savannah is bathed in this glorious light. The tall grasses glow golden-hued in the last light of day, forming a warm frame around the lioness as she gazes serenely into the distance. Her gaze is intense and captivating, reflecting the power and majesty of her species. The scene is both mesmerizing and thought-provoking, inviting viewers to contemplate the beauty and wonder of the natural world. And then, all of a sudden, the cub decides to climb on top of Mom's head and she seems to be enjoying herself immensely. Of course, the mother lion closes her eyes and just puts up with it. She knows that this is just part of growing up. Every time I see a lion cub climbing on its mother like this, I get flashbacks to my own childhood. After a while, the cub gets bored of climbing on Mom's head and decides to take a nap instead. The mother lion still has her eyes closed, but she's keeping a close eye on her daughter just in case anything dangerous comes along. There's not much to worry about, though. The worst thing that could happen is tripping over your own paws. Speaking of which, what's this? Oh no, it's just a harmless snake. It's not even a snake, it's a rope, but the mother lion sees it and decides to swat it away anyway. Here comes the snake again. I told you there was something strange going on here. This time it's rearing up right next to the lioness, who opens her eyes and stares directly at the camera. It's like the snake is trying to intimidate her, but she's just not having it. When the snake tries to strike at the cub, the lioness swats it away. It's lucky that the snake didn't bite her, otherwise she might have been in some trouble. The snake slithers away and the lioness goes back to sleep. The cub, on the other hand, is wide awake again and starts to play with some more grass. She is going to need all the exercise she can get if she wants to grow up to be a strong and healthy lion. The sun dips lower in the sky and the tall grasses become silhouettes against the fiery hues of sunset. A lone safari vehicle is dwarfed by the vastness of the plains in the distance, hinting at the immensity of the African wilderness. The warm light bathes the scene in a magical glow, creating a sense of peace and tranquility. In the midst of this serene landscape, the lioness and her cub share an intimate moment, their bond unbreakable in the face of the wild world around them. Their gentle breathing mixes with the soft rustle of the grasses, creating a soothing symphony of nature. Suddenly, the snake reappears, this time coiling itself comfortably around the lioness's body. The lioness doesn't seem to mind at all and even yawns widely, showing off her impressive fangs. The contrast between the snake's sleek coils and the lioness's muscular form is striking, highlighting the diversity and wonder of the natural world. As the sun descends below the horizon, the sky becomes a canvas of vibrant colors. The gentle light paints the tall grasses in shades of gold and crimson, creating a breathtaking backdrop for this extraordinary scene. The snake's scales shimmer like jewels, catching the last rays of sunlight and reflecting them in a myriad of colors. Despite the potentially dangerous situation, a sense of harmony prevails. The lioness's calm demeanor and relaxed posture suggest a surprising level of comfort with the snake's presence. The cub, perched nearby, observes the interaction with wide-eyed curiosity, perhaps learning about the complexities of their world. The tranquil scene is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of these magnificent creatures. In a world where predators and prey often find themselves on opposing sides of the food chain, this unusual interspecies harmony offers a glimmer of hope for coexistence and understanding. As darkness falls, the magical moment comes to an end. The snake slithers away, disappearing into the undergrowth, leaving the lioness and her cub enveloped in the cool embrace of the night. The stars begin to twinkle in the inky sky, providing a celestial backdrop to the African wilderness. The lioness rises gracefully, shaking off the remnants of her slumber. With a flick of her tail, she joins her cub, and together they disappear into the tall grasses, their forms fading into the shadows. The serenity of the evening deepens, and the sounds of the African night begin to stir, carrying with them the promise of new adventures and the enduring spirit of the wild. And here they are again. The mother lion is grooming her cub and she looks like she's smiling. They were probably discussing the events of the day, and the cub is telling mom how brave she was when she stood up to that snake. But mom just shakes her head and tells her that she was lucky that time, but next time she might not get away with it.